Right, you are. This man is one of my favourites. He's one of the best comedians working in Australia today. You know him. You love him. Please go mental for Harley Breen!
Hey, I have a beard. Thank you very much. Did it myself. Also today, I ironed this shirt. I ironed flannelette. That's like decanting goon. So, which I've also done. Just straight into a yard glass. I know who I am. I love drinking. I love it. People try and shame me. They're like, "Oh, you were really drunk last night." I'm like, "Yeah, I had 10 pints, you dickhead. I did a shot of tequila with a scorpion in it. Go fuck yourself." I love drinking, but I gave it up for a whole 12 months to prove that I could. I gave it up. Best weight loss I've ever done in my life, ladies and gentlemen. The first month of not drinking, I lost 5 kilos just from not drinking. I changed nothing else about my diet. I didn't do any more exercise. I just stopped drinking, but the voices in my head kicked off like fucking assholes. I couldn't sleep anymore. It was just I'd lie awake in the middle of the night in bed with just a calm little fucking assholes just... G'day, mate. How you going? Just trying to sleep, are you? Just looking up at the ceiling. Needs to be painted, doesn't it? You should do it now. Don't worry about her. Just put a drop sheet down. So I started smoking a lot more marijuana. I did. I know that's a potentially divisive thing to tell any group of people. I know it's illegal. If there's any police here tonight, I just want you to know this is not a joke. I'm an adult. I made my fucking decisions, all right? So, and I know that it's probably not the best thing for my mental illness, but I fucking love it, right? I love it. I smoke it, I eat it, I put it up my ass if I thought it would do something. It doesn't. It's just a waste of anything, but I thought I liked it quite a lot until I got this phone call from this guy who was running this event, and he goes, "Hey, can you come and do this gig for us at the Melbourne Mardi Gras Festival?" I was like, fucking what is happening? Like, I was so excited. For those of you who don't know Nimbin, it's our pot town. Once a year they have a festival called Mardi Gras where they justify what they do every other day of the year, right? And I turned up to do this festival. I was like, this is going to be fucking sick. And I was very surprised to find 100 police officers from the New South Wales Police Force in Nimbin to see whether there was marijuana in Nimbin during Mardi Gras. They brought in sniffer dogs just in case they couldn't find it right in front of their fucking faces. Like, sniffer dogs are trained to smell a gram of marijuana from a kilometre away. They're in the middle of Nimbin just going... He's gonna, she's gonna... At the end of the day, the poor dog was on the ground just going... I need a Schmackers. Anyway, I did the gig. I was a bit nervous, to be honest with you. There was 400 people in the Nimbin Town Hall, and I just wanted them to like me. I felt like they were my people, right? I shouldn't have been nervous at all. They liked everything I said, right? Seriously, it was a constant hum of this. When I finished the gig, I walked out the front of the Nimbin Town Hall. I felt a little bit hungry. I'm not sure why. I tried to find Nimbin's pizza joint. That's not a joint made out of pizza. Although they had one of those. Fucking primo. But I walked into the pizza shop. I said to the guy behind the counter, I went, "Yeah, g'day, mate. Can I just get a fucking slice of pizza and shit?" I don't know what I'm talking like that for. I didn't have heroin. Anyway, then I got my slice of pizza. I stood against the back wall to help me stand. And then I realised that my body had stopped working and I didn't know how to eat anymore. I'm not making this up. I was that fucked up, I couldn't figure out how to get the pizza from there to there. Do you know how epically stoned you have to be to not be able to eat pizza? I'm standing at the pizza shop on my own just going... on, you fucker. Just get in there. I've done this before. No, that's second. As I'm trying to figure out how to not die, there's a guy standing right beside me that I hadn't looked at yet, just going, oh, yeah. Pizza! Oh, yeah, pizza! And I was at that level of paranoia where I didn't want to look into the eyes of a stranger, right? Because I didn't know what I might say. I could say anything. I'm an open-minded guy. I could look at him and just go, hey, mate, want a hand job? What? Nothing. So for 10 minutes, I stood there, awkwardly trying to figure out how to eat pizza. For 10 minutes, he stood there going, oh, pizza. Finally, I was like, fuck it, I've got to look at him. I looked at him, he was eating a fucking Chico roll. I don't know what's going on. Hey, this is a weird job. It's a weird job. It is. This is a weird job. Well, not really. Bull wanking. Fuck, that's a weird job. That is... Yeah. That's a real job. I didn't make it up. That's a fucking job that exists, right? There are people who get paid. I'm sure there's people who do it and don't get paid. But there are... you just take that. There are any beef eaters in the room, you have to own that this job exists, right? Because we want to eat more beef than the bull wants to make. And that's created a job where a man has to turn up to take the sperm out of a bull, put it into a cow so that we can have a fucking steak. Could you imagine doing that as a job? Just turning up, working 9 to 5. Fuck that shit. Imagine being the bull in that scenario. Minding your own business, all of a sudden there's a dude just at the end of it. Just, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it, stop it. Actually, don't. It's really good. I can't do it, I've got hooves. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.